kind of missed the wash time. So now we on that blow dry time. Let's see. We got my camera set up. I'm trying to get the camera set up, y'all. Trying this on my phone. We just came from being washed, and now we're doing a good blow dry down. Now, to me, blow drying and washing your puppy at a very young age, let me tell you what that does. That helps your dog and you, because you learn to control your dog, and it teaches the dog to be more patient and to be restrained or refrain from anything. And that's the resistance you get later on in training when a bigger dog can bite you and hurt you. This is where the bonding and the trust begins, especially with things like this. You need to be real careful. That's why I'm always using my hand instead of the combs, because I want to know how hot it is. And you want to close the dog's ears, cover his face. You don't want to have your puppy where he becomes fearful or becomes aggressive doing the blow drying process with your dog. And so here I'm closing the ears, I'm covering, I'm protecting him, and I'm making sure that it's not that hot, and I'm on just like warm, and I'm switching between warm and cool. think I like that. I think that's about exactly how I like that. It feels dry. No wet spots in there. Especially with German Shepherds. Now, I know you guys know these dogs have layers of hair, so it takes a while to get them dry when they're older. Puppies is kind of a hard job, especially coming from Dutch Shepherds. But it's not as long and extensive as it is doing a adult German Shepherd. I mean, God, I wouldn't know if I really want to go out there and blow dry one of my German Shepherds, the older ones. The Dutch Shepherds, it's kind of a headache too. Let's see. Yeah, looking good. Feeling good. Get your hair all washed up. Okay. Look at that. This is a beautiful coat. You know, with German Shepherds, they can change it up anytime. The coat, what they're gonna look like when they get older. It's a dark sable male. Peace to all my homeboys out there watching this video. Let's get a front view, what that bear looks like. Let's get a side view of that bear. Let's get a back view. Nice and dry. Now he actually looks much darker to the naked eye in front of me than he does on these videos. So, you know, maybe my eyes are not that good. Have to give me a good name. I hadn't came up with a name yet, but I'm getting close. And he's doing good. With his training, ain't you doing good? Oh, good puppy breath is like coffee. That's my puppy. One day his ears may stand up. If they don't, as long as he work, I wouldn't care. I am going to be honest, I'm not a fan of all this hair, all the layers of hair. I'm not a fan of that. You know, when you wash these puppies and you hold them a lot like this is like imprinting process. You know, when you see me doing this a lot, let me put my glasses on. See what this is on his hair. Make sure there ain't no bug with on one another, unless just the hair shedding. I guess this is what you call a sable or dark sable. I don't know. I really don't know what he's gonna look like. I've never bred German Shepherds. I mean, I bred my German Shepherd to my Malinois back in the day, but never German Shepherd to German Shepherd. This is trust, where you can put a dog to sleep. Oh, rockabye puppy, go to sleep. Gonna take him out tonight and make him find me. I'll put on a good layer of cologne and let him just sit around me for a while. Well, I'll spray cologne before I go around, and maybe 1 or 2 sprays, so that it'll give him a chance to have that strong odor in the air when I drop him off in the woods and I go about a few yards, 50 yards away. He's gonna have to find me if he wants to be what I call a champion. Somebody that's gonna be reliable and respected in the Vanguardian camp, and of course by others around the world. I really like this puppy. I like all dogs, of course, but I like this little puppy. Some of you guys out there, let me see if my comments turned on. The comments turned off. Well, let's switch accounts. Let's switch to Vanguard account. See, can I do that while I'm on live? See, will that work? Not sure if I can do that while I'm on. Comments are turned off. Learn more. I want to talk to some of you guys. Let's see something. Let's go back to this account where it's on. Save that. I believe comments are now on if you guys want to talk. There we go. Hello all. So if you got your new puppy and you want to bond with your puppy, washing them, rubbing them like this and stroking them and talking to them, that is going to be great for your training, getting the puppies to trust you, being held like this. It grows into an adult that really loves you and trusts you. You know, I'm like his mother. He knows that he can rest around me and assure that nothing happens. And he's not going to drop him. So this is what you guys want to do: build a trust with your puppies, and get out there and do some great training. Again, I want you guys to watch for the video tonight. I'm about to drop another video in a few minutes. I'm trying to push the all-new UMuff Inc. channel here. We're still Vanguard, but you know, basically UMuff is what it's all about. He's got his teeth in his mouth now. They're eating pretty good. I actually gave him a piece of raw meat, and you should have saw him growling. Him and his little mates, the instincts they started coming out. You never see that in puppies until you start giving them some stuff that they would like to make their own possessions, and they become possessive about it. This guy really is going to need a name. What's up? You tried to teach your dog that? Used to have white work? You mean bite work? He would grab it, but if someone else put it on, he would just look at them and growl. Write that again, because I want to be clear on what you're asking. Because you're asking something about bite work that ain't got nothing to do with this dog washing, but ask me that and write that so it can be clear. I can understand exactly what you're saying. I like this little puppy. It's doing a lot of good little work that I asked him to do. Smart little dog. I'm used to playing with my own little Dutch Shepherds. This is my first German Shepherd breed, and it's doing pretty good. They're not as feisty as a little Dutch Shepherd puppies, or not as aggressive towards each other, but these puppies are really showing a lot of promising attributes. It's very stable. It's Dutch Shepherd puppies. You get a few that are very shy, and you have to do some exposure training to get them where they're all stable. Where these German Shepherds, they all seem to be just real stable. Now, what I get out of the Dutch Shepherds more, my Dutch Shepherds, or some barking and stuff, you know, showing civil aggression very early at humans or anything that moves. I haven't seen that yet out of any of these dogs. I haven't heard them even bark. Closest thing I heard was the growl when I gave him some raw meat. Okay. I was asking, why is it when I was teaching my dog fight work, if I had the sleeve on, why you putting the sleeve on with your dog? Why don't you sit there and ask yourself that question first before I answer? Think about it. So you're at the bank, somebody got you're at the teller, pull up to the teller at the bank, it's nighttime, you get out, two guys start acting like they hanging around the side of the building and get ready to come over there to you. And you say, get him. And you've been playing get him game with yourself for like 8 months. Why you putting the sleeve on? When you say get him, don't they supposed to look for somebody else? The pictures you're painting are wrong. That is your exact answer. What you need to buy is this DVD I have on how to make a man stopper. And this DVD goes through step by step showing you what you need to do, and it tells you about the concepts and the pictures. I just can't, go into detail when I sell that kind of information. But you definitely, when you say get him, you want him looking at somebody else. You don't want him looking at you. So that's what you're doing wrong. Straight out the box, you're not the game. You're not the threat. That don't make no sense. To put the bite sleeve on, and you say get him, and he bites you. Even if my dogs had the drive to bite a sleeve, I don't play bite work. I ain't the person my puppies bite. Go back into my videos. I play with little dogs I'm selling to somebody, but go look back into it. I'm not putting a bite sleeve on or a leg sleeve and tell Kodak to bite me. When you try to teach a dog bite work, it's somebody else with the bite sleeve on. That's what I'm saying. No matter how you rewrite it, think about it. If you're trying to teach them bite work, it's somebody else with the bite sleeve on. That's the first step. That's how you want the dog to perceive the game is when you tell him to play in bite work. It's a fight buddy coming. But if you teach him all the time to bite you, then when you say get him, he want to bite you. The next guy put the sleeve on, he don't have no desire for them because they ain't you. You ain't playing the game. You ain't the threat. They ain't the threat. You the threat. Right now he playing with you because that's fun to him. That's the time you play it with somebody else when it's fun and it's a puppy game. When I tell my dog get him, I want him to break his neck looking left and right, looking for the assailant and not me. That's exactly what I want. You hit me on the phone, 904-450-3339, 904-450 in about 10 minutes, 904-450-3339. I'm going to hit you with this DVD that's going to change your life. They normally $65. I'm going to give it to you today for $40 with the shipping. It's going to change your life. It's not a DVD, it's a video clip, 45 minutes. It's going to change your life because you have to be taught what protection training actually is than what you're perceiving it is. Once you understand the game, understand the pictures, then you can shape these pictures in your dog head that you're going to love. Like this little dog. You're going to get a name real soon, buddy. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here and go make some videos. I hope that you guys enjoy being able to connect with me here on YouTube and all the rest of the social media platforms. It's a joy to have an audience like you all. And until the next video, happy training.